Hello everyone, a very welcome you all to Vyas Edification Kota, and today in the series of NCERT discussion we are going to discuss a new chapter from class 12, that is Principles of Inheritance and Variation. Alright, so your NCERT of this chapter actually contains total 16 questions in it, and we are going to discuss each and every question here in detail. So the very first question of this chapter is, mention the advantages of selecting P plants for experiment by Mendel. So we have to mention some advantages why Mendel, why the scientist Mendel sir has selected P plant for his experiment. So pea plant have various kind of advantages. That's why Mendel sir has selected this plant. So first of all, if we discuss the advantages of pea plant, the first advantage of it is it have various contrasting traits. It have various contrasting characters which are easy to know and they are passing, which are easy to know, and they are passing from one generation to next generation. When they are passing from one generation to another generation, it's easy to know, it's easy to mention that these characters are passing from parent generation to offsprings or progeny. Alright, so it's having various contrasting characters. The first is this advantage. Second is the pea plant have bisexual flowers. Pea plants have bisexual flowers which undergo self-pollination. So this is also an advantage. So, in case if any insect is not available to pollinate the plant, then they undergo self-pollination. This is also an advantage. Next advantage, if we talk about the pea plant, it's easy to practice cross-pollination in the flowers of pea plant. It's easy to practice cross-pollination in pea plant. Alright. Next, if we talk about their life cycle, their lifespan, their life cycle is actually smaller. So it's easy to experiment, it's easy to work on pea plants or any plant which have short life cycle. So this is one of the advantage, that pea plants are having short life cycle. Alright. Now, if we talk about another advantages, then it produces a large number of offsprings. It produces large number of offsprings in one generation, and it's easy to grow. All these are the advantages why Mendel sir has selected pea plants. And if we write the answer of question number 1, then the advantages of selecting pea plant are as follows. Now we are going to write all the advantages below here. So first one is, it have various contrasting characters. It have various contrasting characters such as seed color, seed shape, such as seed color, seed shape, plant height, and flower. All these are the different characters which are easily available as their contrasting traits in the plant of pea. The next advantage, if we talk about, is this plant bears bisexual flowers. That means the flower which is containing both the reproductive organs such as male and female. So this pea plant having bisexual flowers, and hence it can undergo self pollination in case in case if there is no pollinating agents such as insects are available to them, then they can undergo self-pollination because they are having bisexual flowers. It is also easy to practice cross-pollination in it. Cross-pollination can be done easily in these plants or in the flower of a pea plant with the help of artificial hybridization. Alright, so we can practice easily the cross-pollination thing in the flowers of pea plant. The next advantage of pea plant we talk about is their life cycle. Their life cycle is short, hence they are easy. Their experiment which we are working on it is actually easy. Then next is many offsprings are produced. Many offsprings are produced at a time in one generation. So this is also an advantage that in one generation only it can produce a large number of progeny. And the last but not least, that it is easy to grow. These are the actually advantages of pea plants, why Mendel sir has selected this pea plant. And this is also a criteria which is actually can be basis of experiment to anyone. These are the criteria, or these are the thing which can any scientist think about, that these criteria, if any plant or if any sample is actually filling all these criteria, then the experiment would be easy, comparatively easy. So all these are the advantages, and because of these advantages only Mendel has selected for his experiment as Pisum sativum or pea plant. So this is the complete solution of question number 1.